A long-distance jogger turned author was inspired to write about a running mate he picked up while on a race that spanned several continents. The stray dog called Gobi joined Dion Leonard on one of his ultra-marathons in the desert and went on to truly become man's best friend.
In 2016, Dion Leonard, a seasoned ultra-marathon runner, was joined by a stray dog in a remote region of northeast China. She ran with him for nearly 80 miles in 100+ degree heat on her short legs. And it was the beginning of a lifelong friendship spanning continents.
I was running a 6-stage, 7-day race across the Gobi Desert in China. It's 155 miles. It's also a self-sufficiency race, so you have to carry all of your food and kit to survive the week. This little stray dog joined me on day 2 of the race, and that's where our bond would start to be formed.
By the time Leonard had returned to the UK, from where he was trying to adopt Gobi, she had gone missing.
So I had to go back and I had to sort of work out how we were going to get her home. And I set up a crowdfunding page because some of the people in the race, the people that were running the race with me actually said, well, we'll chip in some money to help you out. And there was someone from one of the papers in the UK actually reading the crowdfunding page and rang me and said, this is a beautiful story. Do you mind if we put it in the paper? The story went viral from there and everyone picked it up, and it was just incredible, all the love and support and generosity that came in all around the world. And everything was going swimmingly fine, and we were starting to put together how we were going to get her home. But I received a phone call that she'd been missing for a few days already, and in a city of 3 million people.
Leonard flew straight back to China to search for her. After 30,000 posters were put up in the city of Urumqi, Gobi was found and the pair were reunited.
It was actually quite late at night and we received another message saying, we found your dog, and the picture was sent through to us, and I wasn't overly convinced at first because the picture was quite grainy on the phone that was shown to me. But I was encouraged to come out to visit this house by the people that were around me, and thankfully I did go out there, and I walked into the house of this family that had found her as she was walking across the park, and here's this little dog across the other side of the room, and she looks up at me and I hadn't said a word, and she comes running across the lounge room and she comes up into my arms and she's squealing and whining and barking and yelping, and she's so excited, and it was just amazing, and I was in tears and everyone else that was there was in tears.
And things quickly escalated after that. As Gobi was happily settling into a new home in Edinburgh, Leonard wrote Finding Gobi, a little dog with a very big heart, which has just been released. Young adult and picture book versions are on their way, and a film adaptation has already been optioned. Some of the funding money has gone towards animal welfare in Beijing, in the hope that, like Gobi, other stray dogs can be helped out.